Gaza Strip, ongoing conflict and humanitarian crisis. The Gaza Strip continues to face intense conflict and a worsening humanitarian crisis. The Israeli occupation forces have been carrying out relentless airstrikes and artillery shelling, resulting in significant damage to infrastructure, homes, and civilian lives. Casualties and damage. Reports indicate that multiple Palestinians have been martyred and injured in various incidents across the Gaza Strip. In the Al-Tufa neighborhood of Gaza City, 4 martyrs were reported after the Al-Safadi family's home was bombed. In Al-Mawasi, west of Khan Yunis, 3 martyrs, including a child and a pregnant woman, were reported after the occupation forces bombed tents for displaced persons. In the Sheikh Radwan neighborhood north of Gaza City, 8 martyrs and 20 wounded were reported after Zionist forces bombed 2 houses. The Al-Shifa medical complex reported 4 martyrs and dozens of injuries following the shelling of residential homes in the same neighborhood. Humanitarian crisis. The Director General of Field Hospitals in Gaza, Dr. Marwan Al-Hams, described the situation as catastrophic due to the lack of food, water, and medicine. Hundreds of deaths have been reported due to malnutrition and the lack of medical supplies. Al-Hams appealed to the international community to open their borders to allow food and medical supplies to enter Gaza. The mayor of Deir al-Balah, Tariq Shaheen, warned of a water crisis in the Strip due to rising temperatures and the ongoing displacement. The occupation forces have destroyed about 50% of water wells, especially in eastern Gaza, exacerbating the crisis. Sewage pumps are out of order, and wastewater is being discharged into the sea, threatening public health. Resistance and military operations. Hamas spokesman Jihad Taha stated that the resistance is a legitimate right guaranteed by international law to defend the Palestinian people. Taha emphasized that the resistance factions are playing their part in defending the Palestinian people against the occupation forces. Reports indicate that resistance fighters have been targeting enemy soldiers and vehicles, resulting in casualties and damage. The occupation forces have acknowledged the killing of 1 soldier and the wounding of 4 others, including a company commander. International reactions. UN Special Rapporteur on Palestine, Francesca Albanese, described the situation in the occupied Palestinian territories as one of the worst crimes of genocide in modern history. Albanese likened the horrors being committed by Israel to the horrors of Judgment Day. Analysis and commentary. Palestinian journalist and researcher Yunus Abu Jared stated that despite 630 days of Zionist aggression, Gaza and the resistance have proven resilient and continue to thwart Israeli plans. Abu Jared described the war as futile and said it has only served to prolong the life of Netanyahu's government and strengthen his hold on power. The conflict in Gaza continues to escalate, with both sides suffering losses. The humanitarian crisis is worsening, with civilians bearing the brunt of the violence. The international community must take immediate action to address the crisis and work towards a peaceful resolution. The situation in Gaza remains dire, with ongoing conflict, significant humanitarian needs, and a worsening crisis. The international community must act urgently to address the crisis and work towards a peaceful resolution. As the conflict continues, it is essential to highlight the human cost and the need for a ceasefire to prevent further suffering.